Hey guys, I'm Jayla Cosplay, and this is my YouTube channel, and this is my first video, and I will be teaching you some tips and tricks and how to put in and take out contacts today. I know that a lot of people are new to cosplay, or older cosplayers have never worn contacts, and I got a lot of requests on my Tumblr for a video on how to basically use contacts and what to know about contacts. Definitely some main points you gotta know. First things first, you need to make sure that you buy lenses from a safe place. I order a lot of my lenses from Pinky Paradise because they're cheaper and they ship fast and they're pretty good lenses most of the time, but you do need to keep in mind with contacts that aren't necessarily approved by the states that they can have problems, and I know that there have been cases of people having problems with contacts from Pinky Paradise. So if you put in a contact and it really hurts right off the bat, and you put it in one or two more times and it still hurts, you probably shouldn't wear it, and you should probably contact them and be like, I think there's something defective with this contact. I would like to get a replacement, please. And I'm pretty sure I've never had any particularly big issues with Pinky Paradise. They're pretty understanding. You can also order from, I order some of my contacts, uniqso, UNIQSO. This is their Instagram, and that's their page. So they have some pretty cute contacts. I haven't ordered a lot of them. I just found out about them recently, but they seem pretty good, and I follow their Instagram, and I really enjoy what they have to offer. There are also a lot of resources on the cosplay.com forums from experienced cosplayers on DeviantArt or Tumblr who can usually answer your questions if you have questions about contacts. Today I'm just covering color contacts. I'm not going to cover scleras and for a while because I don't really feel like putting them in. So the few things that you really need for your contacts, you're going to need a case. You can buy a case at like a Rite Aid or any other pharmacy, drugstore, anything like that. Pinky Paradise sends you these cute little like animal cases to put your contacts in, so I mostly just use those. But you can have different cases. I mean, it's not hard to find a contact case. The other thing that you'll need is contact solution. I just use basic Renew solution because it works. Like, I wear contacts on a normal daily basis and it works nicely for me. They have lots of different brands, and then they have ones that are made for sensitive eyes, etc. There are also solutions that are made specifically for color contacts. You can invest in that if you want, especially if you don't wear contacts on the day-to-day. So you're going to need some solution. One of the things you really always need to do is make sure your contact case and your contacts are clean. This means every time that you put in your contacts, you should dump out your solution and put in new solution before you put your contacts in there again. Otherwise, it can harvest bacteria and it can get real gross. And just letting them sit in fresh solution every night is going to prolong the life of your contacts and be healthier for you and your eyes. You also want to make sure you clean your contacts relatively regularly. I know that sounds strange. Basically, all you do is you put your contact in the palm of your hand right here, and you pour a little solution on it, and you very gently massage it into the solution. You flip the contact over, you do it on the other side, and then you put it back in fresh solution. Don't put it back in the old solution, because otherwise you just nullified cleaning it. If it's giving you a little trouble, like you think a little makeup's on it or something, then that'll help usually get rid of it and make the contact more comfortable. And you don't want to let your contacts dry out. That can be really bad for them, and it can shorten the life of your contacts. So you want to always check on the solution relatively frequently, especially if you're not wearing your contacts all that often. Speaking of which, contacts have a shelf life. I usually don't own them or use them for more than a year at most before I throw them out and order new ones if I need the same color. They're going to decompose, they're going to get bacteria, they're just going to get kind of old and gross. So you want to make sure that you don't have to deal with that, because it's a pain and it can give you infections and stuff in your eyes, which is like basically the worst thing, right? So those are some things that you really need to know about contacts. You also want to make sure that the diameter fits your eye. You should probably go to an eye doctor and talk to them about, hey, I need to get my eye size because I want to order contacts. They might even be able to provide you a place where you can get contacts from, though they might be more expensive. But if you get too big of a diameter, it can damage your eyes and cause a lot of pain. Everyone's eye is different, so you want to make sure that you get it measured. So those are some things you need to know. If you have something like astigmatism in your eyes, you need to be really careful with color contacts because your eyes are going to dry out. They're not going to be able to breathe. It's going to be painful. You want to make sure that you are always putting solution in them relatively frequently, like once an hour at least. You want to not wear your contacts for extremely long periods of time. It can cause damage that you might not notice until you get older. Just basically take care of your contacts in your eyes. I know it seems like a little bit more work than you might want to do, but it's worth it in the end. Anyway, I will now do a quick little thing on how to put in and take out contacts. So stay tuned and enjoy that. And it would really be nice if at the end of the video you could check out my other videos. Today I'm putting on a free cosplay for Rin, so that's why I'm wearing my red contacts. And I'm going to be filming a couple other videos in the process, such as false teeth and eyebrow cover-up for today. So make sure that you check out those videos. If you could also check out my Instagram, my Tumblr, or my Facebook, that would be wonderful. I always love my fans, and I love the support that I get, and I love the fact that you guys request stuff, because sometimes I don't always know what kind of video to make. So stay tuned, and I'm going to show you how to put in contacts. To start, you're going to need to get your hair out of the way. So get yourself a wig cap and some bobby pins right there. You're going to need these to keep your hair out of the way, especially if you're going to be putting a wig on, and pin it. You can also use a headband or not. So get your wig cap on while definitely not dancing. And if you've never put a wig cap on before, you basically just open it up, bring it up around your hair. You can bring it down around your neck and then bring it back up, but I find it a lot easier with my piercings to just bring it down and tuck all my hair in. And once you get all your hair tucked in, wig caps on nice and tight, you pin it in with bobby pins. So you're basically just pinning it into place. I usually do a couple bobby pins around the edges, as well as within the actual wig cap. You can also use wig U-pins, which will help keep the wig cap and the wig itself on. Now we're going to put the contact in. So here's the red Dolly Eye that I got from Pinky Paradise. You're going to look up, pull up with your finger your top lid and your lower lid, and while you're looking up, gently place the contact on your eye. Wait until you feel it sort of on your eye, then close your eye. I usually let gravity work with me. Look up, blink a few times, and there we go, I have a red eye. Take it out, same basic process. You open them both up, you pinch it, and it's out. So just be really careful when you do that. You also probably want to trim your nails. And then I'm just going to show you one more time how to put it back in. Bam! In it goes. And I cut out the rest of the process for you guys after this, but both my contacts are in. And that is how you put in and take out colored contacts.